at home.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to.
She could have told someone.
I couldn't pick up anyone I couldn't carry.
But
Then-
she was away at school and she goes,
Yeah.
she goes, I'll stand triumphant. And I said,
You
I
don't
was
remember
desperate. I was like, okay.
anything
I said no,
at all?
No. And I hung up and
I
I'm
was-
trying to go through my head. Who's close? Who's close?
Oh,
my head went
what
down
was
on the
had
neighbors.
happened
And
at
I'm
the
thinking,
end?
Who's close?
I'd
Who's
been.
close? I almost did. I
These
saw
people
someone
were
walking by.
had to help our neighbors.
coming with these families that are dressed in red only. Now, it was stuff that I was.
Imagining.
I thought John. I called
Yeah,
John, and of course
and I had about
Brian, and I said,
6
John,
or 7
how far away are you?
different
What? What? And I said,
things
I
where
need
I'd
help
imagine them coming,
right now.
and they would rent out this house,
This is lunch with
and
Reese, which is
well,
why
where the television was, they had it cut off.
she kind of just
and
sat
had
on
a-
the card. He came in
another,
and helped, and
you
I'm
know,
just
had,
sobbing. I think John was too. And,
well, a
Liz
wall
interrupted
built
the
around,
chair, she
and if they wanted television to come on, they'd crawl
driving
in
to
from the
hospital.
back.
Fortunately, there's no
and
traffic. You know, I
These
have on emergency.
pretty neighbors would come in and turn on the television.
Yes.
And it'd show over the top of
It
the
ain't not
screen
supposed to
if
know.
it was for children's movies, over
So
the
I'm trying to
bottom if
drive
it was something.
with the
It'd just be the
flashers
weekend when
on,
people
and
would,
her- she's going forward, and I'm grabbing
you know,
her head,
pay to
holding her
come in, and they could bring their own food and things like that.
Oh.
And they just were doing that, and they weren't paying me or anyone, and it was my house, and they were just walking in and sitting there, and people renting it out.
That's what you were imagining.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, your brain
And I
just.
knew I was.
Yeah, really? Yeah, your brain just does tricky things sometimes. From, well, I heard you were low on oxygen. You just weren't breathing well because you were slumped over.
That's what
Took her away,
Mary
this
Lou
last
said
that's all.
today, said that
And Joe
I
showed
wasn't
up,
that
okay,
bad
it's 100 degrees outside.
because
Sit
of
outside. And then they just send me text
something to
things
do with the water in
Well, I
the
told everyone, you know, no point in coming, nobody.
air,
You don't-
that I was, you know,
But they
that
did
I
come out, and this was this
could
morning.
handle that pretty well. That's why I got it
I did know
so
about
quick.
that.
Here's this person, here's this person.
You know, I know a lot of things about a lot different people. Things I know about Elachi and her family. Oh, and that's what I was telling that priest. I said, oh, I had a friend that said, I don't know. He asked me if I knew where the country was that he comes from, and I said, no, I don't. But I've got a friend, a real close friend named Elachi, and he says Elachi is favorite name, most popular name for girls in Africa.
Birth control and have my tubes tied. I'm stopping at number 9. Oh, and look, he's number perfect.
This was the night that we were in the
He's
hospital.
so perfect. He's the best baby in
The
the
mom
world.
was in the hospital.
So then, part 2. Okay, what's part 2? All right. Now I'm going to retire. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to heal the world. I'm going to volunteer at the church, at the school, for the brain damage, for painting people, for people who can't read, for people who can't write, for people who don't know anything. I'm going to volunteer. And I'm going to start painting. Chapter 3. Wow! Who knew I was such a good painter? Does anyone like my first place? Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna pay another. First place? Yeah. Okay, this one's like $500. You're gonna buy it? Yeah. Even her maid bought one. Okay, everybody owns a Marcella May's I'm the best painter in the world. Chapter 4. Oh my gosh, who cares? I am not painting anymore. I got the cutest grandkids anybody ever had. You think my kids are cute? No. My grandkids? They're the cutest kids in the world. I did it myself. Cute grandkids, and they're all smart. And guess what they know how to do? Volunteer at schools, at churches, paint. They can do everything because they're the best grandchildren in the world. Chapter 4.
Chapter 4 is where
Wait a
my
minute.
kids need to be painted.
Great grandchildren? How can this surpass my mother's children, my children's children? The great grandchildren are the most talented, beautiful beings ever. The whole world wants to be around my great grandchildren.
My mother always said
To
that
be continued.
my children were beautiful, but her children were more beautiful.
Look at her boss. She says I do that.
She laughs. Sure they were.
And then that's the end. It is to be continued. I'm gonna go get me some wine.
There are actually several paintings of my kids, which means that she came back. They had to come.
Kathy put in for her birthday or something. And I said, I'm thinking you're going to take care of it. He doesn't owe money.
That's what his
Bill paid
job
it.
is.
Yeah, Uncle Joe.
Because I can't read or write. Or anything. I'm just retreated back into knowing nothing like little kids are.
Me too.
Can't see, I
Yeah,
can't
me
read,
too.
I can't write. Because I can't see the letters.
Oh well.
Hi,
But you can
Leo told me he's finished.
you can
Have
talk.
you seen the
You can
finished
talk,
work?
so we can hear you.
Huh?
You can
You don't
talk.
have to write. You can talk.
Yeah, it was
I
supposed
can
to
what?
Talk.
that staircase,
Right.
vertical platform. Well, you can just take
Well,
pictures of it and the
A
garage
lot of my
staircase.
kids talk pretty darn early.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I was 2 months old when I started talking.
Who?
Me, Kathy.
No, you were before a year old saying, more,
So we-
I want more.
You could talk so well when you were
You
13
thought
months
my
Hey,
milk.
look,
old.
here they come.
Because I had told your milk glass party, and I said, you want more? You thought that's what
Should I be
milk
wearing a
was
mask?
called.
I should be wearing a mask.
He had two little boys, and
Who did?
that were close to a year
Dixie.
apart.
One
Maybe
of her
they
art
were a
friends.
year.
Oh, okay.
And such that both of them had started school the same year, and one of them was really a year older than the other,
Yeah.
and so he was going to learn easier, and so Dixie said, well, I can't have them in the same classroom in the same school. So he put one in a private school and one in the regular school. And then when it comes to Christmas time or their birthday, he gives the older one is 5 years old or something, and he gives her nickels. And the other one is 4 years old, and they give that one pennies. When it came time to open their presents, the one that was 50 started crying. And they said, what's the matter? Said, he got more before he
Oh yeah, because he got more
money,
pennies.
It was pennies.
I remember hearing that.
That's cute.
I got this. I can listen to the conversation.
And
I'm
even- I'm sorry.
But even better, you're letting your children learn that it's good to help.
I have a huge hole in my head.
And said a lot of kids never think how good it is to help other people when they're hungry or
Aw,
need
yeah.
clothes and things.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I thought, gee, thank you.
Let's see what the. Let's see, we have
Just reading directions.
always.
They kept
I'm old
trying to
enough
pull
now
her
where I do
away
that.
from me.
Yeah.
Right out of the gate.
They put it in the newspaper and they're going, yeah, we're going to help this poor woman pregnant with her 4th or 5th child. We're going to help them. And here she is, the baby's born,
He hadn't been.
4 sons, and as soon as the story and the hype died down, she got nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah, he's got
And he
nothing at all.
He was one, no, this is back in the olden days. He was one of my home health patients, and he's like in a wheelchair, and he's in his 80s.
Aww.
And he would be crying. He said, my mom was the hardest working single mother. She had to go out there and
Aw.
raise all 4 kids.